Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, isn't it? So wait no more. Today I bring you a bit of a different subject today. Many of you have been asking, like, what's the channel on about, man? You use a travel channel, it's a food channel, you speak about music, what's that all about? I'm just saying, like, I'm just a dude with a camera, so I just record stuff and put it out on my YouTube channel. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. So again, today we are bringing you, I'm talking about a different subject. We are celebrating 40 years of Iron Maiden's first release. Rock on, stay tuned. So yeah, Iron Maiden, big part of my life. Again, we're celebrating 40 years since the first release, the very first album, which I have here somewhere. Very first album, Iron Maiden, same name. That's been released 40 years ago. It's been in my life since like forever, man. I've been listening to Iron Maiden. I'm a huge fan since I was a kid, basically. At the moment, I'm kind of in a bit of a love-hate relationship with Iron Maiden. Not hating them in a way of like hating to death kind of thing. I'm just like more lately. It's more disappointed than anything else. But let's talk about the good things first. And yeah, again, been a huge fan. I've seen them live several times. I've been lucky enough to see them performing live back in Lisbon at least 4 or 5 times now, several different tours. Been collecting really cool stuff throughout the years. Obviously, I have all the original albums on CD. I got quite the collection of the original albums, the compilations, best-ofs. I also own quite a bit of vinyl records as well, and yeah, I've been collecting quite cool, at least for me, and interesting stuff throughout the years. I can give you a few examples. I got like this copy of a 7-inch vinyl, The Trooper. You look at it, it's like nothing special about it. It's only a 7-inch, but again, it came out on blue, the color that I love for some reason, and he really came out with a really nice poster. So I kind of try and preserve as much as preserve this stuff in the best way I can, close to pristine condition. So yeah, that's a 7. I got this one as well, the Rainmaker. It's got Dance of Death on the side B, and came out on purple. I got more stuff scattered around. Oh, this one. That's somewhere back in time, the best of from the 1980 to 89. Nothing special about it, really. I own all these tracks. They are on other albums, obviously, but it's the kind of vinyl record that I just had to have because it just looks so freaking cool. I know that most of the times the picture discs, they are not the best quality sounding ones, but it just looked so cool that I just had to have it. Basically, I just have to have it. So this is another one. It's very it's special to me. I love this kind of stuff. I love Iron Maiden. Don't get me wrong. Another example that I can give you. This record is also very special to me. I got this on CDs and everywhere, but yeah, I had to have this copy on picture disc, and it's absolutely beautiful. Again, sometimes there are issues with the sound quality on picture discs. Actually, I've been quite lucky, and this one doesn't sound that bad at all. So yeah, there you go. And this is one of the best albums, in my opinion, from the good old Iron Maiden. So you got like the title track, you got Moonchild, Infinite Dreams, you got the poppy one, Can I Play With Madness, but then you have The Evil That Me Do, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, The Prophecy, The Clairvoyant. So it's the type of album you just play from the beginning till the end, and then you spin it again, and it's just awesome. Just awesome. It's Iron Maiden at his prime, at his best. And then I have like copies of vinyl that they are really close to my heart, because I own them since like forever. Like these copies are original pressing of this Piece of Mind. This has been with me like for 20 odd years now. I just absolutely love it. Same with Killers. Still with Paul Di'Anno. I don't remember for how long I own this album, but it's been with me like since forever. This is from 1981, so I guess it's been with me for close to 30 years probably. So yeah, that's the love part. And I said that I'm on a love-hate relationship with them at the moment, but it's not hate per se, but it's more a bit of a disappointment, because Iron Maiden, we are celebrating 40 years since their first release, and at the moment they have like 16 studio albums, which is awesome. They've been chugging really good albums, especially since Bruce came back from his little break from the band. So especially the comeback album, it's awesome. Brave New World. I think it's back from 2000, I think, and they've been on a roll ever since. They just, it looks to me like they keep gaining momentum, and they can't just stop getting bigger and bigger, which is fine. The thing that really disappoints me at the moment, it's again, they have a career that spans 16 studio albums, but we are sitting also on the top of a career where they have 13 live records and 7 compilation albums or best-ofs or whatever you want to call it. In my opinion, this is just a bit of overkill, really. I think this kind of trend starts with Flight 66 back in 2009, I think, and they really never stopped ever since, because not long after they put out En Vivo, which is like an album and a Blu-ray that was recorded in Chile and South America. And then they revisit Made in England 88, which is also, they just kind of remastered the album and brought it out, which is cool. That one was really interesting because the sound quality on that album really improved. Obviously, I got the DVD myself, not the album though. But then again, they got on into this thing of, they just released Book of Souls, and then not long after, the following year, they just decided to release the the Book of Souls, the life chapter, and it's kind of like it's starting to get a bit repetitive, because it's always the same songs just played somewhere else for a different audience, and nothing really changed. Then again, this is only my opinion. It is what it is. But to me, it's just a bit of overkill, really. I know that we need to keep the royalty money coming in, but hey, but sorry, Steve. Sorry, Nico. My apologies, especially to the other guys on the band. It's probably not their fault. This is probably ideas from Rod, the manager, and Steve, but I just think it's a bit of overkill. But then again, I think if people buy it, fair enough. It's one of them things. I think that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, and one more thing. The last compilation album was released back in 2011. It was From Fear to Eternity, the best of from 1990 to 2010. That was released in 2011. So we probably do another one anytime soon. Hey. So, with that said, it comes to the we just reached the purpose of this video. Having criticized all these compilations and all these live albums and best-ofs and all this stuff, unfortunately they managed to twist my arm once more, because I did stop buying this type of best-ofs, all this kind of crap, because again, to me it's just repetitive. It's just spending money on stuff that I already own, although in another format. And actually this Somewhere Back in Time was actually the last one that I've bought, compilation albums that there is, and I just stopped because I've started seeing the things, and again, it's just overkill, and it's just spending money on stuff that I already owned. But again, this time, I know I'm being repetitive, sorry, bear with me. This time they really twisted my arm, and it comes with a bit of a story, because I lost somewhere down the lines of time. I've lost my original copy of this first album. I don't know what happened to it, but I just wanted to have the copy back with me. So not long ago, I bought it. I bought it just a few months ago. The very first Iron Maiden album, and it's fantastic. Again, good old Paul Diano is on it. This is actually a remaster from 2015, and I was well happy until I got hit with the news they were bringing 40th anniversary edition of the same bloody album. And what's special about this one, you're gonna ask? And it's exactly the same album, although it was printed this year. It's the 2015 remaster version, so it's gonna sound exactly the same, but I'm gonna open it in front of you guys, just to show you how they managed to twist my arm once again. Good on you, Steve Harris. But I want to show you how cool this stuff is. Let's go. So yeah, here we are. So you might ask yourself, why am I holding a knife? And I'll show you that. for some weird reason, I don't like to put this big plastic covers on my records, because when we have it on in storage in my shelf, if you want to call it that, they just kind of drag when I trying to pull the records out. But the one thing that I like is to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to kill anybody. I just try and use the shrink wrap that comes with the records. So yeah, you really need to be careful, because you don't want to scratch your brand new vinyl. But yeah, that's what I do. I just try to use the shrink wrap, so I can still have some protective kind of cover to the album cover, and I don't have that messy plasticky covers that they just drag out, and then but this is just me, yeah. So I'm crazy. So yeah, here we go. Let's see what's cool about this, and let's go for it. So what's cool about this? This is a picture disc, and yeah, this is Eddie as we know it in the cover of the record, and then this is the cover without Eddie on it. So we get to see the background. This is probably somewhere in in the East London area. So yeah, it's cool. So, and that's why I'm saying they really managed to twist my arm, and I just had to buy this edition. So yeah, man, it looks awesome. I especially like it because of the effect it gives you when you have good old Eddie on the cover, and then he just whoops, he disappears and leaves you in an empty street on the east of London. So yeah, here he is. It's exactly the same stuff that I had before. I'm just hoping they're not gonna do this with every record that that is celebrating 40 years, because obviously next year is gonna be 40 years of Killers, and if they do the same stuff again, I'm screwed. Okay, here he is, boys and girls. Eddie Diaz. Let's see how it sounds. I probably can't play too much because yeah, good old YouTube, for like 5 seconds of music they slap me with a copyright claim. So just try and show you how it goes, and I'm also gonna listen to it for the very first time. So here we go. Yeah, take your time. So yeah, that's it, boys. Celebrating 40 years of Iron fucking Maiden. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, my opinions are just, it's worth what it's worth. It's only my opinions. I'm just a dude with a camera that likes to put stuff on YouTube. So it's one of them things. There will be a more extensive video regarding vinyl records, because I've done one with mini discs, another one with cassette tapes, and yeah, we need to talk about vinyl, but that's for another time. Until then, please. Is it focused?
Yeah.
Don't start the record.
It's already starting.
It's already starting. It's good.
Yes,
it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.